26-27 school year pursuant to terms to be included in his current contract as discussed in closed session. In addition, the board shall continue the temporary contract with Dr. Michael Murray to permit him to act as a consultant to Dr. Johnson until September 3rd, 2026 to assist with an orderly transition period. Dr. Johnson's contract amendment will be a public record. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no.
No. No.
Okay. Motion carries. The board and Dr. Johnson are excited to begin the school year in our new relationship. I have a few thoughts about Dr. Johnson I'll share with you. I never dreamed that way back in 1986 that one of my basketball players would become the superintendent of Avery County Schools. If this had taken place just a few years ago, Dr. Johnson would have been my boss. And then I would be running suicides instead of him. As I said, first met Dr. Johnson as he was a player on my basketball team. He'll admit to you today that he wasn't a great player. He was a decent player, but he made up for it in many other areas. I assure you of that. He played with tremendous heart. And that's what I've learned about Jamie over all these years, is his heart. This impresses me more than anything that a player can do, is when they play with their heart, no matter what their talent level. He was a team captain due to his leadership abilities. He was highly respected by his teammates, there's no doubt about it. And I'll tell you why. Because his team came first. He never saw individual glory on the team. He never showed himself in any disrespectful manner. He was all about the team. And the thing that impressed me most about Jamie was the way he encouraged the other players. No matter where he was at, if he was on the court, if he was on the bench, if he was in the hallways of the school, he was always encouraging his other players. And I always loved that about him. Whatever role he was asked to play by me, he started some, he subbed some, he came off the bench some. No matter what it was, he never complained. He just played his role. And that, to me, is what a true coach's player is all about. And the whole time I've ever known Jamie as a student or a player, he never disrespected me, or I never saw him disrespect anybody else during that whole time. Now, Jamie was also in my U.S. history class. But guess what? He wasn't a student. He was a volunteer in my class. Back in those days, I had 150 students a day. Remember those days we had 6 classes and we taught 5? And Jamie was a volunteer in my class because I had a seriously handicapped kid in that class. Back then when we did a lot of mainstreaming. And this kid was in a wheelchair. And Jamie came in my room every day and worked with this kid. And, you know, he sat over here to the side of me. I'm up here teaching. He sat over there, and I could see him out of the corner of my eye the way he worked with this kid. And, you know, he took the notes for the kid. He explained to the kid what I was trying to get across. And he cared deeply for that kid. Now, boy, you talk about impressing somebody. That impressed me. Now, it didn't only impress me. There were 35 kids in that class. And they saw what Jamie Johnson was doing every day with that kid. And if you ask Jamie Johnson today about that, he would say it was more a blessing for him than the kid or any of us. It was a blessing to him. And I'll never forget that. His heart has always stood out to me, as I've said earlier. And when I visited his school, this is really interesting. I've been down to Freedom Trail Cranberry quite a bit since I've been on the board, and even before, when I was still working for the schools, wherever Jamie was at. Whenever I visited his school, he was never in the office. Some days I'd be in a hurry and I'd want to go straight to his office and couldn't find him. He was out in the school, he was either in the classroom, observing, or I found him many, many times in the cafeteria, in the hallway, visiting with his kids. just chumming it up with them. And that's what it's all about. You people in the room who know me, you know how important school is to me. And I always reflect on the 3 R's. Not reading, writing, arithmetic. Rigor, relevance, and relationships. And you who know me know that the relationship piece of that phrase is 1,000 times more important than the other two of rigor and relevance. It really is, the relationship piece. And I'm telling you, building those strong, those meaningful relationships are so important in our schools. And I'm gonna tell you something, if you don't have that relationship piece, nothing else matters. They don't know you, if they don't think you care, it don't matter. Whatever else you do. And Jamie Johnson has that relationship piece down pat because of his heart. From all I know about Dr. J, and all I have witnessed, I believe that he will carry out this relationship piece throughout the school system. Yeah, for the students it's the most important, but he's going to do it for everybody. He's going to build a relationship not only with the school family, but the whole school community and the whole community at large. He's going to build that relationship. That's going to be a strength because that relationship building does come from the heart, believe me. And that's so important. He's going to do it. And by building those relationships, the students are going to find success. They're going to be productive. They're going to be successful. They're going to have happy lives. And is that not the ultimate goal of our school district? Is for that to take place. So Dr. J, it is now for me an honor and a privilege to serve with you again on the Avery County Schools team. Not as your coach, but as your teammate. We will win the championship. Dr. J. All right, I got another little statement here I gotta read.
Can I make a comment? A board
Yeah,
comment?
that's next.
Okay.
That's next. To be clear, at the conclusion of the interim period, this board and Dr. Johnson have the ability to agree on a contract for him to serve as the permanent superintendent of schools. We greatly appreciate his willingness to serve and look forward to a successful school year. And at this time, we will have other board comments. Michelle, would you like to go first?
Yes, I would like to say congratulations, Jamie, and no matter how the vote goes, I am absolutely 100% committed to not being a divided board and being a board fully supportive of who we've chosen as our superintendent, and that's you. So I will support you 100%.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Jamie, I would just like to say that I think you're a great person. I didn't vote for you, but I think you're a great person, and I think you do have heart, and I do love what you have for kids and everything. But I'm like Michelle and stuff, I will support you 100%, in whatever you do and to help you out as much as I can. It's just like I said, we do not want to be a divided board. But I do really appreciate you and congratulations to you.
Any others?
I do, real
Okay.
quick. Awesome teammate speech. I thought that was amazing. Number one. Number two, I'm very excited. We have an amazing team already, and I'm looking forward to seeing you work this because there is a lot of work to do. So I don't want anybody to think I have ignored any of all this work that we've got in front of us. But I already know that we have a great team. So thank you and congratulations.
And I guess I'll continue. I guess I'm really ready for us to start moving forward, and I think that all of us are just wanting to put action into motion, and by having you in this role at this time, I think it's just what we need, and I really appreciate you answering that call.
And Dr. Johnson, comments from you, sir?
Well, sure, why not? Well, I'm not the storyteller that Dr. Murray is, just to be clear. I won't take a whole lot of our time because everybody's ready to get onto it. But I do want to just say this is an honor. I do not take this lightly. I see what we can be, and to the point that many have said, we have a great opportunity. I want to thank the board for this opportunity to serve in this way. Again, it's an honor. As a my professional career, it's the height of being able to serve as superintendent for Avery County Schools. That's amazing to me, and I'm just so thankful for that. I would say thank you to Dr. Murray, if he was here, but he has brought us to a point, I believe we can all agree that we're at a point where we are primed for success. We are primed to move forward for our kids, and we are ready to go. And we talk about moving forward. I love our motto, and if you've heard me talking amongst the public stuff, you've heard me say this, but our school motto is grounded in values, growing with purpose. It's great because we want to be who we are as Avery County. That's who we are, but we don't want to stay there. Our kids deserve more. They deserve the very best that we can get. We don't want to stay where we are. We want to move forward so that they can experience success. However that happens, that's what we want to be, and we're all going to row together. We're going to pull together and go in the same direction because our kids deserve that, and we should give them nothing less than what they want. As I look around, we talk about that, and I see people that have grown up here, that were born here, grown up here, been through school. I see people that have been here less than 3 months and have moved from places across the state and everything. But I don't see differences. What I see is one heart that love kids and care deeply about each other. I've seen that. I walked, being around the system the past couple weeks, it's undeniable that the positivity that we have moving forward is present and primed to go. And I'm thrilled to be part of that. It's an honor. It's a blessing that I don't deserve, and I just am thankful for it. And I will do everything I can to work as hard as possible each and every day to first gain your trust and do what is best for our kids so that we are able to say, hey, here you go forward and be successful in whatever way you want to do. But what I see, all these different things we do have, it's funny, I don't think that's an accident that this is behind me, a team. We have a great team. I think the people that have come in recently are excellent, top-notch, and we're looking forward to moving forward with those new ideas. And the people that have been here for their whole life are ready to move forward as well as one solid team to support our students who deserve everything that we can pour into them and so much more. And I look forward to working together with the board, with the team, with everybody in Avery County so that we can best serve our students. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, that Ms. Teresa Benfield, clerk of court, will come forward for the swearing-in ceremony.
This is a privilege for me to do this.
Sure, it told us about it.
The person that's sworn in, it's one of the parts of my job that I love, and I enjoy doing it. I'm just grateful to be able to do it. Congratulations, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna just say you say your name, and then I'll read it. When I say say your name, and then when I get through, you say it.
I do.
I
Jamie Johnson,
do solemnly swear that I will support and maintain the Constitution of the United States and the laws of the United States, so help me God. I
Jamie Johnson,
do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina and the Constitution and the laws of North Carolina, not inconsistent with the Constitution of the United States, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office as interim superintendent of the Avery County Board of Education, so help me God.
I will. Mom can't be here. She's watching online, and this is Dad's Bible. So
It's huge.
that just means a lot.
It's huge.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
Everyone say hey. She's getting my best side right now, I guess.
Okay, again, we look forward to Dr. Johnson being our superintendent. We thank all of you for being here, being part of this ceremony. And we've said this over and over today, let's keep working as a team, and let's encourage each other. The biggest strategy that you can use to motivate people is encouragement, bottom line, and that's what we need more than anything in this county. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion.
A second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned. And we are having a little informal reception.